All right, so we've got this video, A Day in Emily's Life. Seems simple enough, right? Just a day in the life of a 9-year-old?
Yeah, you'd think so, but even just watching a few minutes, I don't know, Emily's got a lot going on under the surface. It's kind of fascinating.
Yeah, and that's why we're here, to do a deep dive. And this video, I mean, there's so much to unpack. Right from the start, Emily wakes up at 6:00 a.m. on the dot every single day.
Structure, huh? It's all about routine for her.
Oh, yeah, totally. And it's
Right.
not just waking up, it's everything. Tidying her room, which she's like crazy meticulous about, by the way.
A place for everything and everything in its place. Sounds familiar.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
My kid would live in a, well, I'm not going to describe it, but yeah, point is, it's fascinating how much kids differ when it comes to stuff like that.
Absolutely. And for some kids, that need for order, that control over their environment, it can be really significant at that age. Could even be a sign of things to come, career-wise. Think, I don't know, engineering maybe, or science. Fields where precision is key.
Huh. From a tidy room to a future in STEM. I like it. But okay, let's talk about something else that caught my eye. Emily's relationship with food. I mean, every time she mentions a meal, it's always delicious, tasty. It's kind of adorable, actually.
Totally. But it also tells us something deeper about how she views mealtimes. Remember, for kids, food isn't just about, not being hungry. It's a social thing.
Right. Family time, conversations.
Exactly. It's emotional anchoring. And the fact that Emily constantly emphasizes the positive, it might mean those mealtimes are super important for her sense of connection and well-being.
And it's not just family meals either. She talks about the bus ride to school, having lunch with friends, always with that emphasis on shared moments.
Right. And we can't underestimate how crucial those peer interactions are for development. It's like psychologist Lev Vygotsky, he was all about this. He believed kids learn and grow through social interaction, especially with their peers. So those shared moments Emily talks about, that's where she's developing social skills, empathy, all that good stuff.
It's like her structured routine gives her this solid base. And then within that structure, she's exploring all these social dynamics.
Exactly. And figuring out where she fits in.
Now, speaking of structure, we have to talk about Emily's bedtime routine.
Yeah.
Every night, it's reading, and always with the goal of having nice dreams.
And that right there, that's a window into her inner world, her imagination. Stories for Emily aren't just entertainment, they fuel her creativity.
Which is huge E for cognitive development,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we all know how important reading is for kids, but to hear Emily talk about it like that.
It shows how much she values those imaginative experiences, and that can translate to so many other areas of her life. Problem solving, emotional intelligence.
It's amazing, isn't it, how much we can learn from just observing a single day in this kid's life.
Right, and even then, it's just a glimpse. Think about how much more we could learn by seeing how Emily's routine changes, say, on a weekend or during school breaks.
Oh, that's good. Or, how about this? How would her routine change as she gets older? What would a day in the life of 15-year-old Emily look like?
Now that's something to think about.
Right. I love these deep dives. Always makes you realize there's so much more beneath the surface, even in the most ordinary parts of life.